Eyes and the face and the neck going back and the arms and the body's contorted and the legs come down. It's talking about Einstein and time travel or painting. Where does the time go? You know, like no. So I find it very interesting that I feel like we're time traveling when we're drawing and painting.
I totally understand.
Totally not relevant. So where does it go? Yeah, it's very strange. If you really like try to like figure it out, it's. A lot of my work is about that. I'm really interested in space and time. Called the argument. An old friend of mine had a seizure behind me while I made this painting.
No kidding.
I was working on it, yeah.
No kidding.
So I found it to be kind of like an argument because I was trying to help the person and talk to the person's mom. I brought them to the Woodhull Hospital, and it was so difficult. It was so difficult. So to me, it was like kind of like an argument with life, like how to make life work out when it's not working out. So it was kind of like really a struggle, and it stuck with me, so I never sold it. I didn't want to sell it. I just wanted to have it, but I like all the angles, the different directions. There's a figure up here, kind of like looking out, like, and then the hand is here, and then the arm. There's different ways the shoulders come out, and the different angles, and the body's here. It's definitely looking back at you kind of in a sinister way. There's a lot of characters. I'm really interested in microcosms and different worlds. You have so many. Like just this would be a painting. I like to paint like that. I like to make various paintings in one painting.
Great.
So I don't want really people to like look at a piece and then say, okay, well that was Bugs Bunny. Me personally, not interested in that. I want people to keep looking at stuff. Or else I feel like, what do I do? Me personally,
Every time they see it, they see more and more.
I hope so.
They see different things.
Everything changes in life, so I've been really interested. I mean, we're all interested in trying to understand why we're here. Or maybe some people aren't. Maybe hats off to them. But I've always tried to understand why we're here. And to me, the most way to find that out is to look at everything's changing. Nothing is going to stay the same. So I try to paint that in my work. I'm trying to speak about that moment that's always moving. I'm trying to grab onto that, like a writer on trains. Trying to grasp onto something that's not gonna. It's all made in like a mathematical way in my head, where everything's kind of unevens and evens, and I try to plot everything out so it balances and keeps spinning.
Right. Well, that's the beauty of it.
It's hard to sometimes leave that space and try to explain it. I find that to be difficult personally, like a personal challenge. But people should know, like it's almost like unfair.
It's all true.
I just took this one out on the street. I was doing like the QR code on my face performance. I changed it up a little bit recently, like you can see some of this new spray paint. I wanted to like add small parts. It isn't changed completely, but I brought it out yesterday on Houston. I was working on it.
Cool, very cool.
I wanted to bring it out to the outdoors. It was actually it was funny because like 1,000 people saw the piece, so it was cool. Like they were just like looking at it, pulling over. So I find that interesting.
Well, I guess it's like performance art too. You're out there on the street.
Yeah. I guess when I was about to make this, I was thinking of iconography that like sticks with people, not trying to make an icon, but thinking like what really like sticks through time. When you go to the Met and you see like people staring at a Mona Lisa, you kind of like wonder why, but how did that happen, So, or how did a Van Gogh how did the Van Gogh know that, or not know that, like, his portrait would be forever stared at versus another portrait or whatever? You could feel it when you look at the Van Gogh. You're like summoned. So I was thinking that when I painted this. This was about to have a kid a long time ago, and it just, sadly, the kid didn't make. You know, it is what it is. It didn't exist due to life. So I was very heartbroken over that. So
Well, this is
I wanted to do something about it. I wasn't planning on having children since then, and I wanted to do something for the memory of that feeling. I guess everyone could go through something like that. So I wanted to make like an angel that looks over the world, some kind of like angelic figure.